Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and welcome to today's video. Alright, big announcement from Princess Cruise Lines, because Princess Cruise Lines have said we're doing away with scheduled arrival times on embarkation day. So you know how it is normally if you've taken any cruise, because the majority of the cruise lines do it. Once you do your online check-in, you select your embarkation time, 10:30 to 11:30, 11 to 12, whichever one you're either able to get or one you prefer. A lot of people try to get that first thing in the morning embarkation time, get as much time on board the ship as they can. But of course, there's also people that like to get on in the afternoon and deal less with the crowds and everybody trying to get on the ship at once. Well, Princess has announced that they're going to do away with that altogether, and they're going to go to a 3-tier embarkation system. So beginning August the 1st, you'll get in one of 3 lanes when you get to the cruise terminal. You're going to either get into the green lane, the blue lane, or the accessibility lane. Now, the green lane is going to be for the individuals who have done all of their online check-in. It's done, it's completed, and you had your medallion shipped to your house. So when you get to the terminal, your app will show you that you're green laned and you'll have your medallion in your hand, and that you'll be the one that gets in the green lane. That's supposed to be the fastest one, the quickest way to embark on board the ship, because you have everything you need and you're ready to go. Now, the blue lane is going to be for those who have not completed their online check-in or have completed their online check-in but did not have the medallion shipped to their house. So if you get to the cruise port and you do not have a medallion in your hand, then you are going to be getting into the blue lane. And in the blue lane, they will either help you finish your online check-in, and they will issue your medallion prior to getting on board the cruise ship. And finally is going to be the accessibility lane, and that lane is going to be for anybody that needs assistance getting on board the cruise ship. So, wheelchair, scooter, anybody that just needs any help, that will be the line you will get into. And that does not matter whether you have your medallion or do not have your medallion. Anybody that needs any type of assistance will get into the accessibility lane. Now, whatever time you're going to get into these lines, well, that's now going to be up to you, because there is no more scheduled arrival times. Now, obviously, the cruise ship is not going to be letting people on board starting the embarkation process until everybody's disembarked and they have the ship ready. Normally, that can be anywhere, 10:30, 11, 11:30, depending on the cruise port, times, inspections, things like that. But you're not going to have a scheduled arrival time. This new system will offer guests a more efficient embarkation experience, Princess Cruise Line stated. We are excited about these enhancements and look forward to making our guest vacation even more effortless. We appreciate their continued support. So according to Princess, this is going to make a smoother embarkation process, a quicker embarkation process. They make it sound like no matter what time you show up, you're going to hop in the lane you're supposed to, sail right on through, and then you're on board the cruise ship. I hope it works. I hope it turns out exactly the way they say it's going to. But just a little thought here in the back of my head: what happens when large amounts of people want to be the first ones on board the cruise ship? When they want to get on as early as possible, is that going to cause some crowding first thing in the morning? Is it going to be faster and smoother if everybody can show up early if that's what they want to do? Now, I understand people have been doing it anyway. They had scheduled arrival times, and not everybody followed those rules, and not everybody listened. I know that's been happening across the cruise line. But part of me kind of wonders, is this going to be a bit of a free-for-all? Show up when you want, get in line when you want. Well, if everybody has the same thought and the same, I can get on as early as possible theory, is it going to be super fast? Is it going to be smooth? Or is it going to end up crowding? Now, I don't know that that's what's going to happen. That's just a thought that's in my mind, because if you've been on a cruise before, you know how it is. You arrive in a cruise port and people start gathering around the gangway. You tell them not to, but they do it anyway. On disembarkation day, they say, wait till it's your turn, but they still crowd the gangway. And in this case, they're being told, come on whenever you're ready, will be ready for you. So I am at least curious to see how it's going to work after August the 1st, once this is implemented at all of the embarkation ports. We'll have to come back to it. We'll have to see how it goes. Is it really smooth? Is it better? Is it faster? Is it more efficient? Or is it going to be a little bit of a mess? Well, we'll have to wait and find out about this one. Is it going to be faster or is it going to be a mess? I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Is this good on Princess's part? Is this possibly a mess on Princess's part? And do you think it's really going to be faster? All right, and that's our cruise news video for today. If you've enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit subscribe. It is free to do so. Helps our channel grow. Let you know anytime we put out a new video. Hope everyone out there is having a really great day, and like always, we will see you out on the high seas.